with the broad brushing, and you're misrepresenting us. That doesn't mean it's bad, though. So we believe that Jesus Christ was a so-called black man, and because he's called black in the Bible with woolly hair, and that the first century Jews.
I mean, where region the world came from, it's highly unlikely he was white.
Well, who are them blue-eyed white people over there right now?
Well,
Got him!
Come on, man. Now we're gonna start talking about some of the biggest identity heist ever in a second.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because they left black and came back white. How'd that happen? So we believe that, and then if you look at Acts 13, the word nigger is used for the Jews, right? I'm going to read it real quick. Go ahead.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called nigger.
That was called nigger. And you look the word up in the Greek, because the New Testament was, the oldest New Testament we have is in Greek. It just means black person. Like, it goes back to Negro. You don't have to pull it up. It's fine. So we believe that the true Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And we believe that Jesus taught to only teach the Israelites. So we're only here to teach the Israelites. If you're not Israel, you already said you're Caucasian, so that means you would not fit the bill of who we're trying to reach.
Technically, I'm a butt.
Okay.
Aren't we all now?
Now, if you like science and biology, then the father carries the seed. So then that your ethnicity is determined by your father's line, your father's lineage.
Well, I wouldn't say that's science, right?
Biology?
Yeah. So
the seed comes from the man.
No, half my DNA came from my mom, and half my DNA came from my dad.
Were you in your father before he met your mother?
Yes.
Okay, so that's where you came from.
And then I was in my mother after I met
and she cultivated the seed. She cultivated the seed.
I think I spent more time with her than I did with him.
Yeah, because you get DNA from both sides, but the seed goes the seed line, and that's so much confusion, because now you have people saying I'm a mutt, and then you take your DNA test, and then somebody asks you what's your ethnicity, and you say Italian, Hispanic, Native, Serbia, Budapest, Arab. That's confusion. That's why it's better to think of it from an archaic, ancient view of, the seed line being of your father.
Well,
patrilineally.
Would you do that with a dog? Would you do that with an
Actually, this is why you can sell dogs, the expensive dogs, because you keep track of who the breeder is.
Only the dads?
I think so. I'm not a professional dog breeder, but I know if you got your paperwork of where that dog came from, you can get more money, because you can see how full bred it is.
Well, I totally agree that your lineage determines your DNA, but I would be surprised.
I didn't say DNA. I'm saying like ethnicity.
It's the same thing.
Okay, so when we talk about fathers, well, it's really not the same thing, because ethnicity could mean just a group of people who practice the same thing in customs.
Well, are you saying? Well, all right, that's a great question. So, when you say ethnicity, is ethnicity cultural, or is ethnicity genetic?
It could be cultural, but in its truest sense, I would say it's genetic. But the point is, though, is that when you read what you got right here.
Science,
no, give me. We're past that. Give me Jesus Christ's mission, Matthew 15:26, because he wants to know, like. So when we talk to people who are not our people, we can have a conversation, and we could even have a friendly debate. That sharpens iron. But as far as truly trying to reach and evangelize, that's just our own people, because Jesus Christ had that same mission. Contrary to popular belief of Christianity being this universal religion, it was never universal. It was always inclusive. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 26. But he answered and said, "It is not meet to take the children's bread and to cast it to dogs." And she said, you want to start at verse 22? 4. All right, come on. Verse 24. This is Matthew chapter 15, verse 24.
Bring it out.
But he answered and said, "I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel."
So this woman, who was a Canaanite Hamite, came up to the black Christ and said, "Please help me." She had faith. They all ignored her. Even the disciples ignored her. They don't teach this in the church. See, no matter what's in this Bible, he told the Israelites